Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another exclusive, and this exclusive is on Danileigh and SAWEETIE. Before we get into anything, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. This exclusive is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So, as you guys know, Danileigh is obviously pregnant. In several pictures and in that performance she did roughly a month ago, you can clearly see the baby bump, and there's no way you can deny it. From what I am hearing is that Danileigh and the baby
Damn.
are
Damn,
not
what you
on the
mean?
best of terms. Ever since that Yellow Bone record, the baby has
Big
allegedly kind
Tim.
of turned his back on Danileigh. And even though she is pregnant, he hasn't really came around 100%. He is also seeing a few IG models. So that's another reason why he hasn't really came around 100%. So Danileigh doesn't really want to get clowned. And she knows people are gonna say, "Oh, I thought Yellow Bone is what he wanted." That's why she hasn't revealed that she is basically a single mom right now because he hasn't really helped her with anything, and he's not really there right now for the pregnancy. Okay, he checks on her here and there, but they're not really in a relationship, and he's seeing other people. Also, the baby has two other baby mamas. He has Mimi, and he has another baby mama that is actually very quiet. I don't know her name, but I do know what she looks like. So basically, she is the third baby mama to the baby. Unfortunately, this is not a good situation for Danileigh, but I wish her all the best. It must be really tough to kind of go through a pregnancy by yourself. So I can only imagine. And I hope that everything turns around for her and that, her career can pick back up. I don't think it will. Unless she does, a complete image change. Because I really don't think the black community really messes with Danileigh like that. That's part of the reason why the baby kind of has distanced himself from Danileigh, because she doesn't appeal to the black community. And, that Yellow Bone record really hurt her career. But I do think linking up with Timberland is a good look. And hopefully, things will turn around for her. Moving on to SAWEETIE. I am hearing that SAWEETIE's team is not happy with her performance that she did on, I think it's Triller or Thriller. Okay, so it's the Triller Fight Club or whatever. And all over social media, even the Shade Room had posted it, that SAWEETIE had the worst performance. Okay? And you should see the comments. Now, I know you guys have Twitter. Go look at the comments. They are dragging her. Listen, I try to warn you guys. I've been saying this since last year. SAWEETIE's pretty. She has a couple bops, really only two that I like. I like Icy and My Type. I really haven't liked a song of SAWEETIE in a long time. And I think that SAWEETIE would do better in other things. Not only do people not view her as talented, they don't view her talented at all, is that she's putting on terrible performances. So we can't even say like, okay, you're not talented, but you're a good entertainer. We can't even give her that. Okay? And this is the problem that she's having. And this is the problem she always will have because people don't take her seriously. So having a bad performance is not a good look. And from what I am hearing, SAWEETIE's team is not too happy about this performance. And they're not happy about the perception that SAWEETIE has in the industry. The Quavo breakup, I think it kind of hurt her instead of helped, only because a lot of men have been really wanted to come after Sweetie because Sweetie has this bougie persona or stuck up persona, and she really only dates men who have money, and like that's a known thing in the industry because she's dated more than one man in the industry, more than one man in the industry. And another person, Samuel something, came after Sweetie last week and called her a six. And I told you guys a few weeks ago, more men were going to come out and start to speak negatively of Sweetie because they think that she's a gold digger. Now, do I think Sweetie's a gold digger? No, because she does have her own money. She just don't like to use it. And I don't blame her. I don't like to use my own money either. So, I think she's being smart. But men don't really like that when you openly talk about, oh, you need to buy me this or you need to pay my bills. Men don't really like that. Most men do it because they have to, not really because they want to. You can say whatever you want about the game and Nick Cannon, but I'm sure if they didn't have to, pay these chicks' bills, they wouldn't, okay? I think that they have to because realistically, I don't really think women would really date Nick Cannon or the game if they didn't have money. Okay, from what I hear, the game is an a-hole and Nick Cannon is a serial cheater. But one thing they always have is a check, okay? So that's why Nick Cannon can get women pregnant all at the same time. He has like 4 women pregnant at the same time because he has a check. But back to Sweetie. So more men are going to come out and start dissing Sweetie because they don't like the way she acts, okay? That Samuel guy was dissing Sweetie, calling her 6, knowing that Sweetie is definitely not a 6 without makeup. She's definitely an 8, okay? I will give you an 8. A 6, he was just saying that because he probably don't like the way Sweetie carries herself. But instead of saying that, he has to say, oh, without makeup, she's a 6, blah, blah, blah. When he lying. But this is going to continue to happen to Sweetie because, she has that gold digger persona. And she really doesn't need to do terrible performances. Okay? This is not a good look. If she's going to be in the same group as Megan, Cardi, and Doja Cat, who all have good performances, you can't really, dumb it down when you're around these chicks. You can say what you want, but women always get compared in the rap business, whether you like it or not. And out of all those chicks, Sweetie's the only one without a number 1, without a top 10 record. She's the only one out of all of them who haven't done a record with Nicki Minaj. She doesn't really get bigged up by men unless they want to smash. And it shows in her music. Because if we compare music, they all put out better records than Sweetie, in my opinion. And I think a lot of other people agree. I think Sweetie needs to really look at her team, look at her writers, bring Quavo back in. Because Quavo was writing for Sweetie. I don't know if you guys know that. But Quavo wrote for Sweetie's first album. And I think he needs to go back writing for her. Because when he was writing for her, I think she sounded better. In my opinion, okay? You can go look at the writing credits for the first album he was writing for her. And I also don't want to hear, oh, all these women could be on top. No, that's not true. Really, there's only 1 or 2 women right now that are on top. Okay? And that's really Megan and Cardi. Then you can say maybe Doja Cat, that Benzino's daughter, whatever her name is, for 4th, and then Mulatto for 5th. But the rest of these chicks are not really a factor, okay? And Sweetie could be number 4th in line for the rap chicks. But the rest of these chicks all have number 1s, like I said, have a better team than SAWEETIE and would not have performed like that, okay? And when you're performing alongside Doja Cat, you got to really put on a show because Doja Cat is entertaining enough. I do want to see SAWEETIE win, but I really don't think the music industry is for her. I think she'd be better off doing TV, modeling, doing brand deals. I really don't think she needs to be a rapper. I just don't think it's necessary. Like, you're always going to run into issues. And also, SAWEETIE's what, 28, 29? You know, the average lifespan of a female rapper is to like 35 when you're like in your prime. So I want SAWEETIE to win, but I just want her to do the right thing and fix her team. And I also think Danileigh needs to fix her team. Also, these women, they have the potential to be superstars, but you need more than a pretty face, more than certain connections. You need to have some sort of talent. Danileigh is talented, but she doesn't use her talent correctly. That's another. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. I hope you guys enjoyed this exclusive, and I will see you in the next reading video or exclusive that I put on YouTube. And I hope you guys have a good day.